when All Elite Wrestling started up, you, Hangman, were the cornerstone of this company. They helped build all this around you. You were handpicked from the hierarchy of All Elite Wrestling to be the franchise player. And look what you've done. You become a former AEW World Tag Team Champion, all the way to being an AEW World Champion, to setting box office records time and time again, all the way leading up to All In. An attendance record in London Wembley Stadium off of your back. So now, I'm looking at you in pre-shows. It seems like you lost your confidence, or you lost your spot, or the fact that you don't even want it anymore. I made some observations myself. The fact that you haven't gotten any new wrestling gear in almost a year now. Hell, you haven't gotten any new merchandise on the website in almost a year. You got a whole new contract extension, so you've been eating good. Oh yeah, it's been showing. Opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, you've been handed a silver platter. If I would have got the opportunities that you've gotten a year ago, I'd be the first black AEW World Champion by now. So I'm gonna leave you with this. Option A, you ride off in the sunset like them cowboy movies you used to watch as a little baby. Go off in the sunset. Let that contract fizzle out right next to your career, whether it be in catering or whether it be on your house on the farm. I don't care where it is. It doesn't matter. Move out of the way and let me take that slot that you don't want. And I'll turn AEW into whose house? Or option B, you pony up, you man up, you cowboy up, you do whatever you have to do to find that little spirit inside of you, that fire. Get that motivation, get that confidence. Show me, show these people, show yourself what cowboy shit is all about.
What an ovation for this man here in Indianapolis, Hangman Adam Page, who on Sunday bested everyone else, winning the over-budget Battle Royal, winning $50,000 for a charity of your choice. Congratulations, big guy.
Hell of a weekend. I got a call Saturday night that there would be a battle royal. The winner gets to donate $50,000 to the charity of their choice. So I got on Google for 5 minutes. I booked a flight naturally. And, as I do, I won the battle royal and it gave $50,000 to the Chicago Public Education Fund. My year here in Dayton.
Well, this Prince Nana at the top of the ramp, but we haven't seen Swerve Strickland since All In London in that coffin match.
Yeah, no doubt. Prince Nana getting down.
And there's Swerve.
Swerve don't look to be in too much of a jovial mood.
Don't forget that.
Hey, Tony, you've done enough so far. Good night, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, show some respect for Swerve Strickland.
Charity? Really? You're doing charity now? What are you, some kind of mascot for AEW? You're doing charity for a Chicago educational system full of juvenile delinquents that's not going to become anything anyway. They're just going to flunk out, right? I mean, on top of that, you're doing charity in the pre-show 0 hour of All Out instead of being on the main card in All Out competing for world championships. I see you don't have any shame for yourself, so I'm gonna be ashamed for you. When All Elite Wrestling started up, you, Hangman, were the cornerstone of this company. They helped build all this around you. You were handpicked from the hierarchy of All Elite Wrestling to be the franchise player. And look what you've done. You become a former AEW World Tag Team Champion, all the way to being an AEW World Champion, to setting box office records time and time again, all the way leading up to All In. An attendance record in London Wembley Stadium off of your back. So now, I'm looking at you in pre-shows. It seems like you lost your confidence, or you lost your spot, or the fact that you don't even want it anymore. I made some observations myself. The fact that you haven't gotten any new wrestling gear in almost a year now. Hell, you haven't gotten any new merchandise on the website in almost a year. You got a whole new contract extension, so you've been eating good. Oh yeah, it's been showing. Opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, you've been handed a silver platter. If I would have got the opportunities that you've gotten a year ago, I'd be the first black AEW World Champion by now. So I'm gonna leave you with this. Option A, you ride off in the sunset like them cowboy movies you used to watch as a little baby. Go off in the sunset. Let that contract fizzle out right next to your career, whether it be in catering or whether it be on your house on the farm. I don't care where it is. It doesn't matter. Move out of the way and let me take that slot that you don't want. And I'll turn AEW into whose house? Or option B, you pony up, you man up, you cowboy up, you do whatever you have to do to find that little spirit inside of you, that fire. Get that motivation, get that confidence. Show me, show these people, show yourself what cowboy shit is all about. Or we could do this, and you could fight me for that spot. But forewarning, I have zero empathy for human life. I have no regard for anybody. You choose to do this with me, I will walk you like a dog. Either way, I'm coming for that spot that you act like you don't even want.
No. I've had enough of this year, okay? If you want to match with me, you go to the back and you get it, okay? But I'm done with this shit right now.
Wow, some harsh words from Swerve directed at Hangman Adam Page.
There he goes. It's a shame, Hangman. It's a shame that your wife and kids got to see their father walk away from more responsibilities.
That is low.
Oh, there he is. Are you ponying up? Yeah?
I don't know. Who in the hell told you it was a good idea to come out here and get...
Watch out! Oh, my... Brian Cage, part of the Mogul Embassy. Oh, man, what a trap was set.
And Cage, just a blindside shot followed up by the powerbomb, and now the drill claw on Hangman.
I know the history between the Machine Brian Cage and Hangman Adam Page, and obviously Cage has not forgotten.
Lot of bad blood. Wow. Between Hangman and Brian Cage.
What I got to tell you, like it or not, a phenomenal setup right there.
Yes, Swerve Strickland, he weaponized that bad blood between Hangman and Brian Cage.
No one expected the machine out here, and Brian Cage popped onto the scene, but Swerve really struck a lot of nerve.
He certainly did, and he struck first.
Guys, battle number 3 between these two men. It's been phenomenal.
And the rubber match, the German suplex, and Hangman seems dazed by that one.
Well, a German suplex will definitely rock your skull, man, if you land the way that you don't need to land, and that's what happened there.
You got to get out of the grip of Brian Cage. I mean, if he puts the drill claw on like he did in the first match they had, like we saw earlier, it's over.
Well, this is the suplex you had mentioned earlier that Cage might do, Excalibur.
That's right, Brian Cage looking for that outside-in suplex off the ropes.
And how much higher his hips are to the point you made earlier is insane. Look at Cage hanging on here.
And big elbow strikes, but Cage hanging on. Oh, Hangman sweeps out the leg.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Trying for the buckshot.
Oh, yeah, he's going buckshot, boys.
Oh. The boot sends Cage back towards center. Hangman, buckshot, no. And Hangman, look at this, counters. The inside cradle, and no, the kick out. Brian Cage survives.
It was beautifully done by Hangman. It didn't work, but it was awesome.
Oh, wait.
Deadeye Jones.
Deadeye, center of the ring.
That should do it. Get him over there.
He's got him.
Hangman hooks the far leg and gets the win.
The winner of this match, Hangman Adam Page.
Hell of a match by these two men.
And Swerve Strickland, if he was unhappy before, he has to be positively pissed off right now.
Well, he poked the bear. You know, to use a cliche, that's what Strickland did. He kind of motivated Hangman Page to wake up. Well, you woke him up.
Yeah, you woke up a former AEW World Tag Team Champion, a former AEW World Champion in Hangman Adam Page. Swerve Strickland, if you wanted a fight, you're going to have one with Hangman Adam Page.
What passion, what drive just oozing out of your body tonight, Swerve, as you brood at the top of the ramp and watch me kick this oaf's ass. Last week, you said you wanted my spot. You said you wanted my position in this company, but you sent this oaf out to fight me instead of doing it yourself. And last week, for 1 second, when you said some of the things you said to me, I thought for 1 second that you had some balls. But after tonight, I'm pretty sure you're just keeping them stowed away in Prince Nana's Burger King ass crown.
Them sound like fighting words to me, Hangman. And if you think this little, you think this little thing between me and you is gonna be solved tonight, then you must be stupider than the Cincinnati education system as well. No. We do this when I say, where I say. And it just so happens I choose the great state that birthed good old Swerve Strickland. October 1st, in the city of Seattle, also known as whose house? WrestleDream. Me and you, Hangman. But I'm gonna make sure you don't get comfortable by the time you get there. So the Mogul Embassy gonna tune you up a little bit. Ain't that right, Brian Cage?
Whoa! Oh, man. Hangman, his eyes were locked on Swerve Strickland. Brian Cage, once again, the attack from behind.
You know, I thought the fact that Cage had not made his way outside or up the ramp or something told me that something was up. It's easy to say that now, but obviously that was correct.
Yeah, Brian Cage, Prince Nana, doing Swerve's dirty work. Wait a second. The Young Bucks!
Unbeknownst to Prince Nana. Oh, God.
Matt and Nick Jackson.
This is some good stuff right here, guys.
Oh, the solar kick for Prince Nana as well.
Poor Nana.
A very unexpected development for Swerve Strickland and the Mogul Embassy, but a very timely arrival by the Young Bucks, having Hangman's back, just absorbing that contact.
They just got run over. Here comes a buckshot. Watch out.
Both barrels from the Hangman. Oh, the cage, discus lariat. No.
And Page.
Deadeye, center of the ring.
Hooks the leg. We're going to champions.
No, not yet. Rick Knox says only a 2 count.
Unbelievable. Both teams have to dip down in the reservoir.
Is that a bead of sweat on the forehead of Swerve Strickland as he starts sauntering toward the ring? Brian Cage up. The buck shot, no.
Buck stops here.
Cage! The discus lariat!
Holy smokes.
And Brian Cage now with Hangman up, looking for drill claw. No.
Counter.
Hangman, 2, 3.
The winners of this match, and Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Champions, the Elite.
I have to compliment the poker face of Swerve Strickland. He's trying to make it look like this is not affecting him. But we have new Ring of Honor World 6-Man Champions, and they are 2-time champions. I'm talking about the Elite.
It's incredible, Excalibur. I was there in Edinburgh when this trio put the 6-man titles on the map. And we are here at Grand Slam. Tony Schiavone. They've defeated the most dominant trio in the history of Ring of Honor to climb the mountain once again.
And I'm going to be honest with you, I always loved the Elite, but I didn't think they could do this. I didn't think they could overcome it. And they did. They overcame the power. And how about Swerve Strickland? And look at the face of Swerve right now. He's waiting. Again, that contract signing's coming up Wednesday.
That's right. We'll be in Broomfield, Colorado, just outside of Denver for Dynamite this Wednesday. Hangman Page and that man Swerve Strickland will put pen to paper, make their match for WrestleDream official. But fans...
Gentlemen, just to reiterate, both the Elite and Mogul Embassy have been banned from ringside tonight, hence we have security surrounding the ring. But it is now time to make this match official for WrestleDream. Hangman Adam Page, Swerve Strickland. Hangman, would you like to do the honors first?
Hey, yo, before you sign that paper, I gotta admit, I've been really impressed with the fire that you've been showing the last couple weeks, even over at Grand Slam. I didn't think you had it in you, bro. I mean, it's a little bit too late for that, though, you know that? We are 4 days out from WrestleDream, my match between me and you. I mean, it's better to be prepared on the approach rather than the landing, but that's just me. I don't know. Do you understand what you're walking into? This is Seattle, Washington, also known as whose house? This is a lion's den we're talking about here. This is the 12th man, damn it. This is unlike anything that you've ever dealt with. I don't think you really understand, bro. We are 2 competitors that couldn't be more opposite from one another. I am nothing like you. You are not the wrestler that I am, and I am never going to be the wrestler that you are. Because what's a farmer to a mogul, huh? What's a cowboy to an outlaw? What's a buckshot to a kill shot?
Well, Swerve, it sounds like you're fired up for this, and good, you should be. Look, a few weeks ago, you came out here, and you said some things to me that in the moment, I won't lie, they kind of stung a little bit. But now that I've had time to think about them, I want to say thank you for saying what you did. You pointed out that I hadn't gotten new wrestling gear in over a year. You pointed out that I hardly had t-shirts, merchandise coming out. You said, man, something's up with Hangman, and I knew it. I knew it deep down inside, because for a year and a half, every day that I would come to work, I felt that there was a little black cloud over my head that I could never get rid of. And sure, the sun would shine. I beat John Moxley in a Texas death match. I reunited with my friends in the Elite. And it felt like I should have been the happiest man in the world. But every time that I started to smile, that little cloud came back and it started to rain. And at first, it annoyed me. Then it pissed me off because I knew that I couldn't do anything about it. I knew that I couldn't say anything about it. I had a little umbrella by my side folded up, and I knew that for as long as God let it rain on me, I didn't dare open it. But that is over with. That's over with. And I weathered the storm. I'm still here. And the thing that you noticed about me and the thing that you've made me start to reckon with is that through that downpour, it washed something out of me. I don't know if you want to call it determination or passion or maybe hope, but it did. And now that I've had time to think about that, to really reckon with it, I've come to realize that these people have always, and now more than ever, deserve more from me. They deserve the best of me. And I deserve it for myself. Swerve, so that's what you'll get. That's what you'll get in Seattle. That's what you'll get at WrestleDream, Swerve. You will get the best of Hangman.
Yo, that was beautiful. That was quite beautiful. But quite frankly, that was the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. It was more pathetic than Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos last weekend, bro. And me being from Seattle, thank God we got that piece of trash out of here and left him here in this dumpster fire of Colorado. So I'm gonna level with you. I'm gonna be real honest. This isn't a personal thing between you and I, you know, Hangman Page, Swerve Strickland. Quite frankly, you could have been anybody, but it just happened to be you in the position that I want. Yeah. I mean, truth be told, I really just like, I might have mental issues. Mental problem. I might have mental health problems because I make an enemy out of somebody every single day of my life. And that's what drives me. That's what fuels me to want to motivate myself and get in the position that you are. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it from you. I am going to take this position from you this Sunday, October 1st at WrestleDream. Oh, and by the way, it rains an awful lot in Seattle.
Swerve, you tell me that you want this spot. You tell me you want this position, you want to be a main event guy in AEW. That's what you're telling me. That's what you're telling me. You told me that if you had the opportunities that I did, that you would have been long ago the first black AEW world champion. And Swerve, I don't know. Maybe you would. I don't know. It's a hypothetical. The only thing you or I could do would be to live our lives in a way that the generations that come after us don't have to ask that question of themselves. And we could sit here and go back and forth all day long about whether those opportunities were handed to me on a silver platter or whether I earned them. But the thing that everyone could agree upon is that for every opportunity that I have ever had, I knocked it out of the park. So Swerve, you tell me you want this spot. You're damn right, you should want this spot. But if you want to look me in the eye and tell me that you have what it takes to fill my boots, you don't.
Oh, bam. And Renee wisely getting out of harm's way. And
there she got out of there.
Oh, stabbed the hand of Swerve Strickland. Oh, man.
As he signed a contract.
Wow. Wow, Swerve essentially signing the contract in blood. It is official. WrestleDream this Sunday. Swerve Strickland, Hangman Page, one-on-one in Seattle.
When All Elite Wrestling started up, you, Hangman, were the cornerstone of this company. They helped build all this around you. You were handpicked from the hierarchy of All Elite Wrestling to be the franchise player, and look what you've done.
Being a former AEW champion, Adam Page certainly is going to have some confidence going into this match. But I think he's going to be far more inspired by the words of Swerve Strickland, who said that he didn't deserve all the opportunities that he got.
It's a shame, Hangman. It's a shame that your wife and kids got to see their father walk away from more responsibilities. You've gotten comfortable.
I don't think there's any doubt that Swerve Strickland struck a nerve with Adam Page.
I've gotten comfortable with my spot here.
Don't worry about your family. Don't worry about your kids. Don't worry about your job. Don't worry about your wife. Because you're gonna need an empty mind in order to deal with me.
When you talk about Hangman Page versus Swerve Strickland at WrestleDream, you first have to address the elephant in the room.
I'm coming for that spot that you act like you don't even want.
In the heart of a pro wrestler, there is a pride that is never comfortable, that is always striving to be better.
Option A, move out of the way and let me take that slot.
I think Adam Page has to view Swerve Strickland as a threat to his spot.
Or option B, you pony up, you man up, you cowboy up, you do whatever you have to do to find that little spirit inside of you, that fire. Show me, show these people, show yourself what cowboy is all about.
Swerve Strickland, what a son of a bitch.
It's a shame that your wife and kids got to see their father walk away from more responsibilities.
This guy has the audacity, the galls to come out to the ring and say that he wants my spot, he wants my position in this company. And you know what? I'll give it to him.
Did I strike a nerve with you, Hangman? Good. I can tend to do that with people. I'm really good at my job. So are you. You're also great at kissing ass at your job.
He should want my position because every person in this building knows who the I am.
He woke up a former AEW World Tag Team Champion, a former AEW World Champion.
Them sound like fighting words to me, Hangman.
If he beats Adam Page clear in the middle of the ring, he deserves that title opportunity.
We do this when I say, where I say. In the city of Seattle, also known as whose house?
Do you know how many times I came into this building before anyone else and paced and looked and paced and thought, and how many times I went home and my wife had to pull me to the side and say, hey, you're putting too much into this. You're losing it a little bit. I need you here.
That's what it takes. You don't think I understand what that's like? I had a fiance. I got rid of her for this. I had a family. I got rid of them for this. I knew exactly what you're going through.
If you want my spot, come and try to take it. So many have, and nobody's done it. These people, they deserve the best of me.
It's life. What's a buckshot to a kill shot? And it's death.
You will get the best of Hangman.
And there's no in between.
It's Hangman looking very calm, looking very collected. How long can he maintain his composure? Swerve Strickland is the master of head games, Tony.
The reaction here in Seattle.
He sure is.
Listen to that.
And again, you're just like you talked about, Nigel, look at it. Talking back to the crowd when he should get to it. They help him out, get behind him.
Oh, yeah.
And Swerve is on top of his game here, guys.
Hangman looking for the lariat, connects, Swerve goes down.
His nose, I think there might be a slight break or a fracture.
And Swerve. Oh, my goodness!
Wow! He's still got him. Look at this.
The power of Hangman and Swerve.
Big risk.
Moonsault connects by Hangman. And now pushing the pace. Hangman returning Swerve to the ring. We're going to continue the assault. Pop up, power bomb, linger bomb. Arms neutralized. Swerve and Hangman.
Not letting go of that left hand, left wrist.
Big rolling elbow strike, Swerve. Enziguri, Hangman. The waist lock. Deadlift German. Swerve came on the back of his head, but he's not out yet. Leaping into the flatliner. Swerve rolls over the top. Has Hangman up. Brainbuster.
That might do it.
The far leg hook by Swerve. No. Desperately to the top rope and Swerve. Stop. God.
Hangman could see it coming. Nothing he can do about it.
Swerve could be lining up for the house call.
Got him.
Hangman's rocked. Swerve with the cover. Very close. Oh, Hangman going hard into the buckle. Driver.
Oh, that's so dangerous.
Oh, the hand once again. Hangman returning to the hand. Oh, no. Dead eye on the steps. The boot.
Got the distance down he wants.
Buckshot, no, drop toe.
Great counter. Just an amazing counter.
Swerve. Now the arm of Hangman trapped. Gonna try to snap it.
Oh, look at the distance he's got to work with.
Let's go stomp on it.
Say goodnight to that lariat. Not with the damaged arm now. Swerve's not concerned. This match continues.
Oh my God! The Swerve stomp like a ton of bricks. Hangman! What a comeback lariat! Right across the face of Swerve Strickland, and now Hangman. No Swerve counter into the Jijigatami.
Now he's wondering if he can ride back. He can sit back.
No, but Hangman turns in, and now almost like in a triangle is Hangman, but Hangman is
was a hell